Sure this shit. Nigga, what?
Yeah. That bit open already?
Yeah, that shit already open. I couldn't find another one of these, bro.
This little bottle look dangerous, bitch.
That shit good though. They gonna be like, oh, long ass bottle. Hey, relax. Yeah, that shit cool. It's not too bad.
Oh, it's calm.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not crazy. Oh, it's not crazy, bro.
Eli. That bit don't got no crazy burn or nothing like that.
No, it's smooth.
Yeah, that bit
Smooth, man.
What the fuck is this?
Something. I don't know.
That bit came from Mexico. That's all we know, bro. Tequila.
Shit. Hey, man, listen. We here with another episode
Yes, sir.
of the Poetic Network. This shit been going on for what? How long we been planning on doing this, though?
Bro, our first one was 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
It was like 2020. It was like right before it was during pandemic time.
Was it during the pandemic?
It was during pandemic.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't outside, but we was.
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially down here in Florida, though.
Hell yeah. Niggas don't be giving a fuck down here. For real. But nah, yeah, it was 2020 when you first started that shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
We just been, I wouldn't even say we've been procrastinating, just timing.
Yeah, timing, yeah. And you got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lot of shit.
Yeah. We get into that, bro. How you doing? What's going on? How's everything been for the last couple of years?
Last couple years, bro, has been up and down, fam. Like between just like kind of rerouting, revamping like my whole thing as far as like my music, my image, the way I carry myself, just like damn near everything. You know what I'm saying? Just working on myself for real. Especially when you say the last 2 years. Last 2 years, I definitely been working on myself for real. Along with having a family now, you feel me?
Shit.
Pops now, you know what I'm saying? Fatherhood is very very motivating, you know what I'm saying?
How so?
Motivating to the sense where it's like you always hear people be like, "Oh, when you have a child, it's not about you anymore." Let me tell you something, bro. That's cap. It is definitely about you now, because if you don't take care of you, how the hell are you supposed to take care of a family? Like for real. Like it's a balance of being selfish and selfness. Having selfless, you know what I'm saying? Times where it's like you have to put your family first, those are the times you have to step up and be selfless. And times where you need to make sure you need to get your shit together, you need to be selfish in those moments. Yeah. And being able to just stay on your toes at all times. And you know, I don't know if fathers don't talk about this shit, but you deal with trauma too having a child, because depending on how you were brought up, it may just bring you back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't have this, or it may put you in a space where, damn, how am I supposed to build myself up for real? Like, how am I supposed to raise this child? I ain't necessarily had a quote-unquote father figure in my life, or this, that, and the third. So you definitely go through that phase of questioning yourself a lot. You know what I mean? But if you're a real man for real, you're going to step up to that shit, and you just going to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your days, bro. You're going to have your days, bro. I feel like a man has as much pressure as a woman does, but the woman is the one that carry that child for real and go through a lot of the emotional waves, and, you know what I'm saying? Roller coasters. But the man go through that shit too. You feel me? I'm not even making it a man-woman thing. I'm just saying, like, we hold as much pressure and endure a lot of pain as well, not physically, but mentally, because it's like we have to mentally lead and provide in so many different aspects, not just fucking financially, just everything else around it. But bro. Nah, bro, it definitely motivated me and built me up to who I am now and who I want to be going head on. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Tight shit.
So you think that shit, like, past experience, I don't know if you know with pops, your pops or whatever, does it make you a better father to your son now, or like?
You know what's so crazy?
Or does it make it like?
Nah, it definitely does. Speaking for myself and those who can relate, yeah, it definitely does. I feel like you should take it personal, anyways, but it's definitely more personal to me, cause growing up, I ain't necessarily have like a father figure. Like, I mean, I did, but for a time frame. But for the most part, nah, I just had. Well, I'll say this: I was blessed to have certain father figures around, like, along the way as I grew up. But like in the household, 24/7. Like I said, my sister pops, My step pops at the time, like around that time, that that was like what 4 or 5. Well, nah, he was around for quite a bit, but for the most part, bro, like when he wasn't around, moving forward, nah, I didn't really necessarily have that. So it was just like it was one of those things where it was like I truly had to kind of learn shit on my own. Cause I tell people all the time, bro, like a woman can only teach so much to
Facts.
a boy how to become a man. You feel me? So
Shit.
I had to learn a lot of shit on my own, just being out, just out on the streets, just doing whatever type shit. You feel me? And yeah, I definitely say it has made me growing me into being a better father. Cause I don't have it all figured out right now.
What's the top 2 things you would probably you will tell your son when he gets to grow older about like life and
I would tell him patience is one thing, because I feel like for men, boys, men, whatever the hell you call yourself, nigga, I feel like once we get to that, especially this generation, I say like once you 13, 14, 15 is a very confusing time, because I feel like that's when, you feel me?
Yeah.
Puberty hit, for real. Voice starting to kick in. You start looking down. You like, oh shit, my dog, my little man speaking down there. Like, you feel me? You start feeling yourself towards females, all type of things. You feel me? So I remember just being around that age, just really trying to figure myself out. So I would tell him around that time, bro, just live life, bro. Don't try to figure it out so young. You know what I mean? I would tell that to a lot of niggas nowadays, bro. Like, getting money cool for real, but if you don't got your shit together, bro, all you gonna do is lead yourself down destruction, bro. If you don't got nothing long term. I mean, you see it all the time. Niggas be crashing out early for real. Niggas, because I mean, I don't even be on no hating shit. I love to see like where hip hop. I'm going a little off topic, but I love to see where like hip hop is going and shit and growing. But I think one thing that's missing for real out of the game is just like morals and structure. Like, men should have morals too. You feel me?
Facts.
Like we lead for real.
Facts.
You get me? So a lot of this extra shit that's going on for real, it's unnecessary. You feel me? And I feel like as black men, we have to definitely carry ourselves a little bit different. And listen, I ain't perfect. I'm not coming on here speaking like I got it all figured out. I definitely do not have it all figured out. I still fuck up. But what I'm saying is, though, if I get a chance like this as a platform to speak, but niggas definitely got to be on their shit for real. But for the most part, yeah, bro, I would definitely tell him just patience and patience, and
shit,
just patience and no distractions. Less distractions. If you're going to get distracted by something, let it be something that's going to benefit you. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If that fucking makes sense.
Yeah, shit.
I mean, so that's 2 things I would teach him, like, around that time frame, from early.
Back on some music tip, right? You've been doing music for, quite a while now. Yeah. What's changed, and what do you hope to gain in like the next 2 years when it comes to this music shit?
In the next 2 years, fam?
Yeah.
I'm going to let my ego speak right quick first.
For sure, you have to, though.
I want to be one of the greatest to ever do this shit. Long term.
Yeah.
Live an icon. And just be well known around the world for the impact that I put on others, along with my brand just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Now, that's just my ego speaking. That's just dream world. Realistically, that is going to be realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
That is going to be realistic. But just continually grow in all areas. Like I said, growing to be the best father I possibly can be. My brand just really taking off, being known as a uprising brand, you know what I'm saying? Definitely knocking down doors and shit like that for real. Putting other people that's coming up in good positions with my brand. Me growing as an artist, building the fan base worldwide for real.
Sure.
All these things are definitely possible within a 2-year gap if I just stay focused.
Stay focused.
Stay focused and
stay consistent.
Stay consistent, truly.
Yeah.
And just build all type of good credit towards everything I got going on, fam, on some real shit.
Yeah. Especially the face cred too, man.
Yeah, bro.
That shit mad important, bro.
Very important, bro.
Hell yeah.
I think niggas fail to realize that, like, this is real life shit. And it's more than just chains and getting lit and shit. I feel like that shit's fire. to a certain extent. And that's just me. That's just me. That's just my opinion. Because, like I said, I'd still be lit, too.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. You just gotta. At the end of the day, it's like it's business. At the end of the day, man, because the labels are making their bread off you and shit. You gotta know how to maneuver and like get your shit right.
Yeah, you got to be a businessman.
Hell yeah.
It's
bro.
like, you know, when you get out of school, you know, when you're in school, they used to tell you, you feel me, what do you want to go to college for, this, that, and the third, and you always have multiple requirements that you need to get into certain programs or schools, right? I feel like that's kind of missing from the game nowadays. Like, I feel like we on some shit where it's like, not saying, I mean, bro, anybody can make it, like, but what I'm saying is, like, I feel like we're at a point now where it's just like, there's no passion behind anything anymore. Niggas don't even know what the fuck they doing it for real.
Yep.
And what I mean by that, like, I feel like, I remember once upon a time, and niggas call me whatever they want to call me, an old head or whatever, but I just remember a point in time when I came up where niggas didn't just allow anything into the industry, or meaning, like, there was always requirements, meaning, like, you should be a student of the game before anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That goes for any lane you in, for real, you know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I feel like you just got to be on top of your shit. I feel like you should be hands-on with everything that you do. And treat this shit like, have fun, enjoy the shit, but also have that business mentality, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you just in it for, like, the clout or whatever, you only gonna last so long. But if you in it as far as a career, then you gotta treat it like that shit. Just like how motherfuckers say you need this type of requirements to get into school. It should be the same shit when it come to the music shit, bro. You should have a brand. You should have a team already. Well, the team will grow. It takes time because not everybody fucking serious. But you need to have a lot of things in the place, bib, before you tell yourself, yeah, I want to go do this shit for real. Like, my dog always told me, like, make sure your life is together before this music shit, because it's like, not saying you're going to have it all figured out. You're going to have all this shit, all your ducks in a row. But to be ahead of it and putting effort behind it, I feel like you get somewhere with it.
Nah, for shit show. You just dropped with a couple, was it a couple days ago?
Yeah, I dropped,
Live and Learn.
I dropped the new record, Live and Learn.
Yes, sir. What was the inspiration?
That shit.
Yeah, what was the inspiration behind it, though?
To be honest, fucking train.
Yeah.
Shit, you could probably ask me it again and then
chop it up. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I think that bit gone now.
Shit, you just dropped Live and Learn a couple days ago, right?
Yes,
what was
sir.
the inspiration behind it?
So, when I dropped that shit,
Yeah.
honestly, when I made that bit, I really wanted to make some shit where these days I've been really focused on my production as far as, like,
visual or just everything?
Well, visuals I always been on.
Yeah,
I've always been big on visuals. I love visuals. But as far as production on the recording side, I've been really just, like, tapped in on that shit, just trying to learn, just trying to kind of understand the engineer side of it too. Like, not me hands-on, but just kind of trying to figure that part out as far as, like, sound effects and terms of what I really want to sound like, this, that, and the third. Just trying to figure it out, bro. Just production-wise, just really locking in on delivery and structure and all that other shit. You feel me? But really what inspired that record, bro, it was just something I kind of wrote randomly, bro. I wrote that shit on my birthday, actually.
Oh, shit.
My shorty had set up this little massage shit for me in the morning. So we pulled up to that bit, you feel me? Got my little 1-2 massage, you feel me? So after that bit, it was her turn, so she went in the room.
Yeah.
So I'm outside of the room now, and I'm chilling. I'm like, damn, I feel good. I feel relaxed.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, let me write some music. So I had stepped outside or whatnot, and it's crazy, the beat was just sitting in my fucking files. Like, I was trying to find something to write to, and I was going through my files, and I seen the beat. And I was like, what the fuck is this? 2021? I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of what beat is this? So I pressed that bitch, playing that bit, and I'm like, oh, this bitch slide. This bit hard. Whole time I'm trying to figure out, bro, who sent me this bit, bro? Who sent me this bit? And I think it was definitely one of the it was somebody on whatchamacallit, one of these producers I know from Instagram. He had sent my shit out. He had sent that shit out to me years back. Came across it, just started writing to that bit. And when I was writing, bro, like I said, it's my birthday. I just got a massage.
Just feeling nice.
I'm feeling nice, smooth.
Hell yeah.
I just was just writing,
Cooling,
bro.
yeah.
I was just cooling. I just wrote whatever came off the top of the dome, bro, and I just continued to write. You feel me? And then I want to say I finished it that same day. And the whole time, every time I would rehearse it to myself, I was just like, yo, this shit fire. This shit got a vibe to it. So when I went to go record it, I think I want to say I recorded that bit a month after or 2 months after. It was a little minute after. It was a little minute. The time frame was a little minute from when I wrote it. And I recorded that shit. And the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm just like, yo, this shit got a vibe for real. Like, because I've been on this journey of really finding my sound these days. So that's what I mean by I've been really working on the structure, the delivery, really trying to tap into different samples of what I particularly want people to see me as, or when they hear my sound, like, oh, that's some dork shit, for real. Like, really trying to figure myself out as an artist, because that's really, as an artist, bro, you're continuously always gonna try and figure yourself out, because it's like you're growing constantly. You got real life shit going on, and you're trying to transfer that into the music,
into the music
while you're growing. You know what I'm saying? While you're developing. So, for me, what inspired it was my birthday. If I had to really be honest, I'm sitting here trying to be complex, but it's really that simple, bro. It was my birthday. I was feeling good. I wanted to write some music, and that bit came about. And to really be more, like, now to really answer your question, spliff just knocked on for me. Light bulb just went off. You know, when it's your birthday, you always think about, like, damn, I'm this age, and you automatically reminisce, man. You just reminisce, like, damn, I remember when I was this age, or what have I done to this day that's productive in my life. You know what I mean? That's why I called that record Live and Learn, because I was like, bro, like, because I turned 27, you feel me? So I'm like, bitch, I'm 27. What have I done in my life, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what have all these years of me living, what have I learned to this point in my life? And that's what pretty much inspired that record. On me just feeling good, and I'm like, yo, let me just write, you know, my truth for real. And that's really how that record came about. You feel me?
On that, what have you learned?
What have I learned? Pretty much go back to what you asked me earlier when you was like, what would you teach your son? Patience, bruh. Every day my patience get tested, and it don't even gotta be some serious shit. It could be just, waiting in the motherfucking grocery line, and this lady in front of me or this dude in front of me taking forever, and I'm trying to get up out of there, just, nigga, what you in a rush for, Like, you getting groceries, just relax, nigga. Let this person do their thing. Like, you gonna go to the next line, nigga, and that motherfucker gonna be out the line, while you still waiting, or whatever the case may be. Or same thing when you sliding on the road, like, hey, listen, I love sliding, but you motherfuckers that be riding a bit bumper, I can't stand y'all niggas, boy. There's a difference from sliding with a bit in front of you and you like, bruh, I'm finna go around this nigga, bit, you feel me? Compared to a nigga that just on your shit. Like, on your shit, trying to make you move. Nigga, I'm not moving, nigga. Go around if I'm doing too slow for you, bitch. That's what I mean by patience. Niggas be in a rush for what?
For nothing.
For what?
To go crash ahead.
Go crash your head. When you could just easily, slide, nigga. Like, that's not necessarily rushing. That's just like, bitch, let me get in my lane, get back in this lane, because this nigga moving too slow. But not to the point where I'm rushing this nigga process. Like, I hate that shit. And I'm only talking that shit because I was on the road all day today, bitch. That shit be pissing me off, dog, when I be road running, for real. But yeah, bro, that's really what inspired that song, bro. My birthday, for real. Got to that point. I think we all can relate to that. Our birthday coming, we can't help but just reminisce and think about everything that we've went through in life, what we lived, and, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what inspired that record, for real. You know, me just being blessed to see another year, and I was feeling good, and I wrote that bit, and boom. And it's actually getting a nice response, you feel me?
Yeah, bro. If it's real, of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It come from the heart.
Nah, I come from the heart. I would
Yeah,
say
bro.
all my music has honestly been very relatable and come from the heart. I would just say a lot of my early shit, bro, was just me experimenting that shit. Really just having fun for real. Like, if you know me, bro, you know I'm a laid back nigga, but when I want to get lit, I get lit for real. So it was one of those things where it was just like, you know, not saying I don't want to have fun no more doing this shit, because you want to forever have fun. That's what keep you in it. But it was just like, all right, let me kind of like get out my shell a little bit and kind of just talk my truth a little bit more. These are sponges, bro.
Yeah, bro. They just
like whatever you say, whatever you do, they watch you. They definitely watch you, and I get that from my son, bro. Like I be doing like, for example, fam.
Yeah.
You talking about him being in daycare. So the first 6 months, right?
Yeah.
I still do it to this day, but especially the first 6 months. Like, I was on this journey because I was getting fat, man. I was fat, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I mean, I'm decent now. And that nigga looked at me. That nigga said, "Nah, nigga, I was fat, bro. I was touching. You feel me? I was touching weight I ain't never touched before." And I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" So you feel me? I was on this journey along with being a father, trying to get this weight off me. You feel me? And growing up, you know what I'm saying, I used to play a lot of, you feel me, play football, play basketball. I play organized football, but I ain't play organized basketball. I used to just like hoop around with the homies and shit, like homies that did hoop for real. Like just I was always at the park for real, just always outside, skateboard and all that shit. But more of the story, I would bring my baby boy and my shorty to the courts with my homeboys that I would hoop with, and you know my shorty she'll walk around the park while I hooping and whatnot, and then, you know, once in blue moon, I'll walk with them, go around the park and stuff with them, and then come back, go play basketball. And a lot of the times, you know, she'll be sitting on the side with him. He'll be in his crib, and he'll just be locked, focused in, just watching us, you feel me? And now that he's at an age where he's like responding, moving, talking, or trying to talk, man, like that baby talk, they don't really be saying that. They be saying a lot, but you don't know what they speaking, man. Google Gaga, man, all type of shit, man. Like they just be making noises and sounds. You be like, "Bitch, what?" Like they really saying something to you for real. So, more of the story, bro. Like now, little mans be shooting, bro. Like when I tell y'all, bro, mark my words, my son, fam, is finna be
in that motherfucker.
He gonna be in that bit, bro. Like football is my true passion. Yeah, I want to put him in football and let him, you feel me? Let him do his 1-2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if Jit want to play ball for real, so I'm all for it.
So you would rather him play football?
Yeah, that's my favorite sport growing up for real. I mean, but if you don't want to play football,
who's your team?
My team? Fucking fins up, nigga. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. I stand on that. I'm big homie when it come to the Dolphins, you heard? I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. I don't care what y'all say, fam.
You're quarterback, man.
Man, two of him. I don't care what y'all say. Man, we be hating on him for no reason. It be the, bro, he too will really be chilling for real, bro. Like, man put up numbers this season, bro. Like, man had 3 concussions. 3 concussions and comebacks the following year and leads the league in passing yards and QBR. I think he was like 5 and he was top 5 in all aspects. He's just not your Mahomes. He's not your Lamar Jackson, bitch.
Would you trade him for one of them boys?
Would I trade him for one of them boys?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't trade for him.
Really?
Nah, I wouldn't trade for him. I'm loyal, bro. See, a lot of people think I'm cap, but if you know me for real, bro, you know I'm a real Dolphin fan. I really stand on this shit. I'm not even playing. If I wasn't here to represent the brand, I would be Dolphin down. If you know me, don't play, bro. I'm real, bro. Fins up for life, bro. So I was 4 years old, man. But it get confusing if I tell y'all my other favorite sport teams. But nah, Dolphins all the way, bro. I love Tua, man. I mean, listen, he be folding sometimes. I hate when he be folding sometimes. But for the most part, bro, they got it down. I hate hearing this theory too.
What was the theory?
This he's a system quarterback, bro. If you play football for real, bro. Every quarterback got a system, bro. Not every now. There's a difference from the game manager and then people that that have extra skill sets that can do what the normal quarterback can't do. But as far as anticipation, bro, and as far as precision and you know what I'm saying, making something out of nothing too, has done that all year. Now, yes, there were some games, big games that he shook, but. I ain't even gonna make an excuse. What I will say, bro, and this is a diehard Dolphin fan. It's not like I'm delusional.
Yeah.
Bro, for the last decade, in the last 4 years, we've been relevant. The first 2 years when Flores came, we was straight. You feel me? Then we got rid of him. McDaniels came in there, put that sauce on us. Boom, pause. You feel me? Boom. Pulled
Crazy.
up. You ain't cut that shit out. Cut that part out. Let me re-say that. That boy McDaniels pulled up, gave us the enthusiasm we needed. You feel me? And boom, Miami was in the playoffs 2 years straight. Yes, we folded first round exit, first 2 years, bro. But I can name a whole bunch of teams that started off like that, bro. Like, you feel me? But what I'm saying is, before the last 4 years, we've been relevant. We were mediocre, bro. We'll have a good roster, but a horrible coach. Or have a good coach, horrible roster. But we had hella good skill set players. Trade them. Just mediocre. Yeah. In the last 4 years, we've been relevant. So pretty much what I'm saying is, bro, like, goes back to what I'm saying, things take time. Yeah. It's the same thing with sports.
For sure.
In the last 4 years, I've seen us get better every year. There's a lot of cleanup that we need to do, but we've been literally relevant the last 4 years, and we've got better every year, added new pieces every year. People want to come play in Miami, so we getting there, bro. What I'm saying is, when you go from a 10-year, 20-year drought of mediocrity, and then you transform into now winning games, you ain't going to win all the big games for real. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you, bro.
So, but for the most part, bro, I like where we at, bro. We just got to keep growing. Like, we just got to keep growing, bro. And if push come to shove, Tua ain't him, bro. I already know what Miami finna do. You feel me? Like, they gonna get him out of there a bit. But for the most part, bro, it like, especially if you thinking business wise, bro, we try and go get another skill set quarterback, bro. You know how much pieces, bro? We got hella pieces. If we talk to anybody, bro, niggas gonna want a boatload of shit. What we got going on, bro? We got skill set players on both sides of the ball. Even if you try to get rid of Tua, you think a bit gonna want Tua and somebody else. It makes no sense, bro. Like, we already got a lot of cap to worry about. Sign that man, make it work, man. Like
stand on the brand, like brand wise, right? You got your brand on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When, how, why did you even want to?
When, why, and when. So when would be. When would be since a kid, I always wanted to actually, I always told myself I wanted to actually have a clothing brand of myself, like wear my own shit. I got inspired when I was definitely, since I started dressing myself for real, middle school, high school, always dressing like hippie clothes and all, just trying to do all different type of shit. But I didn't necessarily get inspired with the music till with the clothing brand, like 2011. I was like 15, 16. Is when Tyler, the Creator, came out with the OF shit. Yeah. I was inspired by that, bro. Like, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, you can rap and have a clothing brand? That's fire. And then, you know, Nip, R.I.P. that boy. You feel me? So, that shit, too. Just being inspired by influenced by other artists that make music and also own their own clothing brand. Now, as far as, like, starting it, we in 2003, so a couple years back, 2001 is when I, like, kind of just, like, came up with the brand itself.
2001.
Yeah.
2023 or 2001?
2001. 21. Shit. So 3 years. 3 years. No. 2021. Yeah, 2021.
You said 2000.
I said 2023. Bro.
You said 2001 and 2003.
Yeah, in 2001. I said 2003 because I'm thinking, nigga, we in the new year. It's 2-4. So.
Wait, are you saying 2023 or 2001 or 2021?
My dumb ass was thinking we in 23. We are in year 24. So I was trying to go back as far as 21. So what I'm saying is I started a brand in 2021.
All right,
so
baby.
3-4 years ago.
All right, baby. I was trying to say.
I'm Bud.
I was trying
gas. Gas got me tripping. But yeah.
You said 2001. I'm like.
Yeah, I started. I came up with the idea in 2021. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, all right, baby.
Back in 2011, 2012, when I first started making music around when I was 15, 16, is when I was influenced and inspired to want to have my own clothing brand. But 2021 is when I actually started it. And yeah, for 2-3 years, I just been really kind of like just learning as I go for real. And, it's OLGVML. One love, good vibes, more life. You feel me? And this is the new merch, actually. I'm actually going to be dropping the website soon, maybe in a couple weeks. The goal is a couple weeks, if not a couple weeks next month. But, yeah, clothing brand out, website coming soon. You hear me? But, yeah,
What was one of the, the hardest thing when it came to doing the brand, like you said? What was the hardest thing about it?
Starting.
Is it because you didn't know how to, or you just were you procrastinating on it, or was it
I wouldn't say I didn't know how to. I have a lot of confidence in myself.
Yeah.
When I don't procrastinate and I know I want to do something, I always figure it out. I will always figure. I don't give a fuck how long it take me. I'm gonna figure it out some way, somehow.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I think that's one, and I think that's a skill set of mine is, and I think that's why I learned patience. Being so determined to figure shit out that when I don't have it figured out, that drives me. And even if I don't get it figured out, I know God gonna figure it out for me.
Facts.
You feel me? So
Facts.
it's one of those things. That's one thing that drives me. But just starting, I think that was all. Because I'm very big on asking questions when I don't know something. So, I surrounded myself around people that kind of had it figured out or kind of knew, already had motion for themselves as far as the clothing brand or just business mentality.
Yeah.
I always had a business mentality, but I didn't know how to go about it. You know what I mean? So I would say starting. But once I start, it just
kept going.
It kept going. And it's crazy to see where I'm at right now, bro. It felt like yesterday I was on the couch being a fat ass, smoking a spliff, like, yo, I need to start a clothing brand. But that's not how it came about. It came about, I was at a show in Miami. This was around the time I was doing a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And obviously, as an upcoming artist, when you go into shows, if it's open mic, if you open it up for somebody, or even if it's your own venue and you got a lot of new heads in there, you're like, these motherfuckers don't know my songs. You feel me? Other than the crowd that you bring that got motion, but if you're in front of a crowd that really don't know you for real, it's one of those things where it's like, damn, how do I get people to interact with me? So I pretty much got people to interact with me doing that. So I'll be like, yo, when I say one, you say love. One. When I say good, you say vibe. When I say more, you say life. And I started to notice people were interacting with me. I was like, yo, that felt good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when I started my song, them motherfuckers didn't really know the songs, but they vibe with me. It was like it was an engagement. Like, it was an engagement without me trying. You feel me? And I loved how that shit made me feel for real. And that's really what I represent, bro. One love, good vibes, more life type of dude. You feel me? I really be vibing for real. So, yeah. So after I did that. I was just super inspired by it. I just loved the response every time I would do it at my shows. And then I was just like, bro, I should just turn this into a brand, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I should make this a brand. I should start a business. Why wait for a label to pull up on me, bro? I could do what they would offer me.
Yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah,
it.
bro.
So boom, I did that shit. You know what I mean? And went to the homies, went to people that I know, built relationships with. Actually, my little sister was part of the whole process as well because she was in school for business. So she in school for business. So I pulled up to her. I was like, yo, how do I go about LLC and trademarking and copyright and all that? Oh, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, bet. And, I'm still looking at her while I'm asking her. And she's like, why is this nigga still looking at me? And I was like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm not just asking you to ask you. I'm dead ass about
serious,
this. Yeah. She told me everything.
Next day,
Bro, next day I was, I wouldn't say next day, boom, I started business. It don't work like that.
I know what you mean, but I'm...
Next day I was initiative.
I
showed that effort. Like, I showed that focus of wanting to learn, wanting to figure out. And I just would just do my own little research. Like I said, ask questions when I'm out and about and I'm around people that already got shit going on. Like, while I'm chopping it up with them, I'll sneak in a few questions, or you feel me, that they probably don't even know about for real. And boom, just, take game, peep game, and just apply that shit to myself. And then over time, it just happened, bro. It just kept flowing. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, the easiest part is just the clothing. That shit's fun. Like, just coming up with ideas and having a graphic designer put it together and then putting that shit on clothes. Like,
especially if you're creative, you already got that creative mind. So
yeah, it's
like,
fun.
Oh my God, I can put this shit in here. Like, you can do this shit like that.
Yeah, bro, it's fun, bro.
Yeah.
I used to do shit like this back in high school, bro. Like, just put pieces together. You feel me? So like, yeah, it's really fun, bro. It's really fun. I think whatever you do in life, whatever you're passionate about, make that into a career, because it'll never feel like a job.
No,
It'll feel like a purpose.
Facts. So you are in, because you were saying like your girl, you're in a relationship right now, right?
Mm.
Yeah. All right, give them boys like what's some good tips on keeping a healthy, strong relationship, especially on like in 2024. It's actually wicked out there, your boys. Wicked.
Wicked dogs. The women nowadays are wicked. The men too, though. The men too.
Yeah, you go both
Out
ways.
to order.
So what's some other what are some tips that you have on maintaining and keeping a good relationships? You know what I mean?
Have conversations.
All right.
And people that's in relationships know exactly what I mean by that. When you end up being with a person for a long period of time,
Yeah.
it's like you have to almost, especially, and I'm speaking from both sides, like before I had a child and then when I had a child. Like, once you have a child, like, you really figure that person out and you learn that person, because now it's like remember I went back to telling you, like, yo, you know, it's about, as much as it's about this child, it's about you as well, because you have to be able to provide for this child. So when that pressure comes into your life, you figure that person out, because you're gonna notice how this person feels about certain things. You know what I mean? But that's another note. But to answer your question, for real, how to maintain a relationship, bro? Have conversations, for real. When you have them arguments, or when you have those fights or them knick-knacks, you know what I mean? Try to come back to those conversations and don't act like it never happened, because when you act like that shit ain't never happened, all you doing is digging the grave deeper and deeper, and then the smallest shit tick y'all off, and it's a whole bunch of shit you talking about for no reason. All I said, bitch, why you ain't turn off the light in the kitchen, bitch? Why are you talking about some shit me chilling with such and such one night, or this, that, and the third? Because y'all never held those conversations. Regardless, men, women gonna be petty regardless in certain situations, depending on who you dating. But for the most part, in those tough times, try to be vulnerable, men and women, and have those conversations, for real. And when I mean conversations, have those conversations about who you are as a person, or what you, how you feel about certain things, for real. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like there's this pride thing nowadays. Like when you go into a relationship, motherfuckers going into a relationship like you trying to play the bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you pimping and you playing it backwards. Like, if you just gonna fuck on the little hoe, fuck on the little hoe. If you finna be in a relationship, understand that when you're in a relationship now, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be real with yourself enough to be real with this person. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
And yeah, that's what I would say. If that makes sense.
There's a lot of girls out there. What was one thing that about your, you know what I'm saying, your significant other that made you think like, damn, she like the one, because people are looking for the one or the two or whatever, or just what was the one thing that really brought you to, like, damn, she got it over whoever was in line at the time.
That bitch said whoever was in line. That boy said you had it lined up, so out of her, why you picked the rest? Nah, it was her patience. Her patience with me. She just kept it a buck. She kept it a buck. You know what I mean? The actions speak louder than the words with me, with her. Yeah, she just had a lot of patience with me, and she's a patient person, laid back. You know what I mean?
That's cool shit.
I just love her for her being her, if that makes sense. For real, she didn't try to be nobody else. I feel like that's what I see.
Yeah,
that's what I see in a lot of females. Like, they're going in a relationship trying to be somebody else or live by a standard of what the world says it should be, instead of them being themselves, how they grew up.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's real.
I love her for being her. Yeah. I mean,
that's real shit. It's real shit, man. There's a lot of clone ladies out there, man.
And she got a sense of humor. Cause bitches be serious for whatever fucking reason. Bitches be serious for no reason nowadays. Like, understand I'm in a relationship, but I be around the homies and I hear them talking shit.
Yeah.
And I'm still in the mix as far as just like, just know what the fuck going on with these females. So it just be on some shit where it be like, y'all want a lot.
Yeah, there was a fucking list that came out of places you should not take a girl on the first date. There was a whole bunch of places in that shit. I'm like, bro, come on. Y'all serious, bro? Like,
There's
people
a list?
forget. Yeah, there's a list of
What
like.
you mean by that?
There's a list, like, girls came up with a list, like, of places you should not take her. Should not. You shouldn't.
The girl done made a list where I should not take them for the first date.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was the Cheesecake Factory. There was like a whole bunch of
oh, you know what? I've been seeing that shit.
Yeah.
What? Hold up. Boy, y'all lucky. What's up with that? Like, what's wrong with that?
I mean,
bitch, what's wrong with taking a bit to Cheesecake Factory?
I don't even know, bro. That's what's
shit wrong with a bit? So look, hold up. Cause I be confused sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause bitch, like,
man, I don't get it either, bro.
Like, do bitches nowadays even like picnics?
Like, I don't even know. They're like,
do they like anything sentimental?
Nah.
Like, bring me. So what?
Thinking, like, nowadays the hoes is hardcore niggas and the niggas are hardcore hoes.
Hey, you know Drake called it. What that boy said? Niggas act more. What he said? How he said?
When I was some
niggas act more than niggas act like bitches more these days. I forgot. I definitely forgot.
Yeah, some shit like that. And he said something like, "Oh,
niggas probably like."
Usually when I say bitch, I ain't talking about women.
Niggas act more than bitches these days.
Yeah, that's on it too. Well, yeah, I'm like,
in my head now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, bro, like, me personally, bro, if I take you somewhere to eat, either you gotta go where I'm going, bro.
Well, I say this. Now, as a man, dude, player, pimp, whatever you are, if you asking a shorty out, right?
Yeah.
And you be like, where you trying to go? And she tell you a place. You feel me? She tell you a place, and you bring her there. That's some player shit. That's some pimp shit. You feel me? But now, listen. Now she tell you, like the bitch say, listen, I want to go eat on the boat, nigga, and I want to go to Roof Chris first date or some shit, right? Listen. But listen, that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
But if you be like, I got you.
Yeah.
And then you pull up and bring that bitch to Cheesecake Factory or you bring that bitch to McDonald's, then the bitch got every right to get on your ass. Cause nigga, what?
Facts.
You played me, jit. You played.
Yeah.
Now listen. Now the bitch be like, hey, you feel me? I stand on principle. Now, if you ask her out and then you don't ask her, like you ask her, hey, where you want to go? And she be like, oh, surprise me.
Yeah.
Right? And you bring her to Cheesecake Factory. Bitch, you can't complain. Bitch, you said surprise you.
Yeah.
So, bitch, my surprise could be Mickey D's, Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's.
Bitch. Bitch, you be lucky you don't get nothing off the Mickey.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's based off principles. Like, you shouldn't have expectations. You don't know this person from a pane in the wall. You feel me? So, it's based off that first conversation on some real nigga shit. Like, bitch, if you ask a shorty out, right, and you offer her to pick a place.
Yeah.
And she pick a place, and you bring her, and you don't bring her to that place, then she low key got every right.
Yeah, she got every right. Yeah,
like nigga, you ain't stand on what the fuck you said. What the fuck, Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, you try to play her.
You try to play.
Yeah,
and you played yourself.
Yeah,
game over
for sure.
Now she can't. You feel me? But if a bitch be on some shit where it's like, you be like, yo, let me take you out. You feel me? And then you be like, where you want to go? Oh, surprise me.
Yeah.
And you bring the bitch to Cheesecake Factory. And she get upset at, bitch, you said surprise you. Yeah. Bitch, this is why I wanted to bring you, bitch.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that, I don't know. To me, that just makes common sense.
No, it does make sense.
That just makes common sense. Yeah. That's how you play that shit for real.
For sure.
You get me?
It's like, I feel like nowadays, bro, every girl think they are fucking Jada Waiter, Moneybag Yo bitch. Like, bro, like, can we stop doing this shit? Just the other day, you was in a McDonald's drive-thru, bro, asking for a fucking McChicken. Now all of a sudden, the only thing you can eat is fucking steak on the first date. Come on,
do you
bro.
feel like
relax?
Do you feel these days like I feel like with women, every era changed. Like
Yeah.
you had the women in the 90s, early
Yeah.
2000s. This era, do you feel like there's any originality in women nowadays?
Yeah, but it's kind of rare though. It's kind of rare because women.
And let me rephrase that too to all
Yeah.
my women, because I'm not disrespecting women. I love women
no.
for sure.
I am though. I'm playing.
But what I meant to,
I'm playing.
I'm asking this question off the fact
Yeah.
of like, because you said, "Bitch, they live to a certain standard."
Yeah, to a certain standard.
or
They're not
whatever.
living in the real world, I think.
Living in the real world.
Because they're on Instagram 24/7, and they getting influenced by people that's like, bro, regular chick down the street, bro, in West Palm.
So
Come
pretty
on,
much,
bro.
so pretty much what you saying.
Like, come on, we're not doing this shit, man. Like, enough is enough. And it's not their fault because niggas is doing what they say. So it's like, it's not even their fault. It's like, if you used to getting what you want from the time you was like a little, whatever amount, wherever age you were where you was allowed to date, niggas would, whatever you said, niggas was doing it. Why would you change your mindset to really just be cool, be cordial, be respectful to other people? So it's like, you don't need to do that.
I mean,
Like, you thinking like,
how I look at it, how I honestly look at it.
yeah,
There's so many different categories of women
yeah, for sure.
and different categories of men.
Yeah,
Like if you know what you're looking for,
yeah,
you should. It
Yeah.
shouldn't even phase you
yeah,
at that point. But I know what you mean. I guess what I'm getting out of what you're saying is like majority of the women that you run into live off this social media reality
yeah,
instead of like what's
Yeah.
going on in their life for
yeah,
real.
yeah. True. Especially if she bad, if she look good. You know what I mean? There's beautiful women that's like cool to be around. Especially now, bro. She can hop on the OnlyFans, make some bread. But show her a fuck if I think it's bad. She'll do what she want.
OnlyFans popping.
OnlyFans pop, maybe not. Nigga, like, you showing your shit for what, $5?
That's
And
crazy.
I respect the hustle.
You do?
Yeah. But it ain't gonna be my bitch though. You do what you wanna do, but when it come down to like me, it ain't gonna happen.
That's not what you into.
No, never. But the thing is, that's not gonna stop because there's always gonna be somebody there to fuck with her. So it doesn't matter if a nigga like me don't fuck with her. Somebody else gonna fuck with her. So she's not really gonna take time to really fucking work on herself. Like, because it don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, somebody will be there to help her out. There's always niggas that's just
Go simp.
waiting. Yeah, simp and waiting. And to be honest, bro,
Niggas be on standby.
nigga,
Niggas be on standby waiting for the hoes nowadays.
real shit.
They
Like,
be like, ooh, I know she finna break up that nigga soon.
yeah, like it's just, which is weird, bro. Like, there's a lot of
That's what niggas do though.
yeah, there's a lot of. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if you're a chick out there and she's entertaining all that shit, then you can't be mad at the nigga that's shooting their shot. Cause men are natural fishermen. You know what I mean? We're gonna be out there trying
That bitch
to.
said natural fisherman.
We're just gonna throw our baits.
I done fucked up this plug.
We're gonna throw our shit, and then we probably gonna what? Catch some. The nigga might catch your bitch. Like, but it's not his fault. It's your girl's fault for even allowing him to get so close to just want to do whatever. So, stick it.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
Good thing, man. You out the mix, bro. Cause shit, it's critical out here now.
Yeah, bro, I just be chilling.
Yeah.
I really be chilling, bro. That's really what it was. Like,
Yeah,
because I don't even like really getting personal like that, but even when me and my shorty first got together, I wasn't really necessarily looking for a shorty. It just so happened I just so happened over time just like fall for her for real, you know what I mean? And then we was just always vibing, and one thing led to another, and
yeah, shit happens.
shit happened, you know what I mean? Nothing was necessarily forced. I would say another advice to relationships, I think what see, if a relationship's organic, it'll just happen. But I think when years start to tack on is when I feel like then that force word aspect takes place, because it's one of those things where it's like you ever hear married couples, or even, you know, not even married couples that have been with each other for a long time, and you always hear, or you watch movies, they be like, we need to spark it up or some shit, because it's like you guys get so used to each other, it's almost like you grow up, not saying that it's the same shit, because obviously you having sex with this person, but like same thing as far as like your brother and sister, like you grow up with them for years, so they just, not saying like, oh, they whatever, but
it's familiar.
You're with that person for so long,
yeah.
But then it's like you're in a relationship, you're intimate with this person, you're growing with this person differently from like an actual family member, like a mother, father, or sister. Like this is somebody that you grow with differently, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you guys learn each other, have to build each other up again almost, and kind of got to get the spark again, and you don't want to force things at the same time. You still want to not lose that connection, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I'm a big believer in things are meant to be as well, too. Yeah.
And also, like, bro, like, if you're a dude in your relationship, you should never, you know, don't, because I say this, cause a lot of dudes get in a relationship. I'm just talking in general, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of dudes get in a relationship, they get comfortable because, listen, bro, like, when you get off work, you come home, bro, you got a good looking shorty there. She's bro, she become a pillow. You can like just whatever. Mm-hmm. And you get comfortable, you just shit started happening that you wasn't used to. You was on your shit. Like it's not like you're not on your shit. Like you dial down a little bit. Cause it's just like, all right. I feel like one thing, like, even if you're in a relationship, bro, if you're a man, you should just keep the same urge, like just keep the same like energy, drive and shit. Yeah, don't, and also like date your chick too, bro. Just take her out, do the same shit. Like keep it fresh, keep it cool. You know what I mean? And at the end of the time, just keep being a man, cause like no matter what they're saying now in 2024, chicks love men's. Like no matter what you said, be a man, nigga. Like it's probably controversial, whatever. Just be a fucking man, like be a dude, bro. Like, be a dude. Like just be a man. Like I don't know, bro. Be your grandpa outside of all the domestic.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, it gets like that too. Like you kind of got to remind yourself too. I can even say that for myself. I think all men, even the ones that love they shorty for real, like you get so content with being with that one person that you forget to like, not even forget. You just, you know, spark it up. You know what I'm saying? Remind that person. That person loves to be reminded that they're loved.
Yeah, especially women.
Like this
bro.
ain't no, bro. Like let's keep it G, bro. I hate hearing. I see podcasts and I see people like kind of talk about relationships, and sometimes it be feeling sugar coated and they don't be real with it. Like shit ain't peaches and cream all the time.
No.
Like sometimes you'll go a whole year. Sometimes you'll go months, bro. Months. A year where shit ain't peaches and cream. And when I mean peaches and cream, I'm not to say that y'all fighting every day. Like if y'all fighting every single day, not agreeing on nothing, then that needs to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Put in the, you know, y'all need to work that out.
Yeah, work it out.
But what I mean is like you're gonna fall into, if you're not arguing, disagreements, or it may not be the same time it was. Like people change, you know what I'm saying? Not to even say you'll outgrow your partner, but just to say like you and your partner may just not be on the same page at that moment, at that time. Yeah. And that could be just a test from God in that moment, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I feel is that you should just, like you said, just just like how you stay consistent with anything, you gotta stay consistent with a relationship. Yeah. And I be reminding myself that shit too sometimes, bro, because a baby, you know, you get in that mode, bro, especially as a man, like. You get in that mode where you're so locked in and focused that you have to remind yourself and humble yourself, like, yo, take the time to relax. It's okay to go do this with your shit. It's okay to spend time with your family. Not saying I don't do that, like, but I have my moments where I be so locked in, where I have to humble myself and remind myself, like, yo, family first for real. Your shorty first for real. Like, you know, them little pieces matter in your life for real.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, and it's another thing that I have a problem with like the motivational niggas that's on Instagram. Like that's bro. I understand, bro. You got to be on your shit. You got to be grinding every fucking day. But sometimes, bro, to keep a level-headed, right-hearted peace of mind or whatever, You gotta take time and chill, relax. Think about the fucking shit you did the other day, man. Because people be running over shit, just doing. You don't take time to like reflect on the shit that you're doing and give thanks or give God all the blessing, whatever you believe in. Just all this motivational straight is shit is good, bro. But sometimes I be like, all right, bro, the enough is fucking enough. And when it come to the business shit, all them fucking niggas on YouTube and Instagram, them niggas only telling you half the truth. They're not telling you all the fucking truth. All them like course selling niggas, all them niggas that's on that stock, all that crypto shit, all that. Bro, if you know, you know. Like if you know like a nigga that trades stocks, he's fucking good because he have an edge. Right? He knows something that nobody fucking knows that's making him money. So why the fuck would he go online and teach that shit to 1,000 motherfuckers, bro? That's no longer an edge. So if he's going there and telling you that shit, it's because he found a new way and his fucking old ways don't work anymore. So he gonna make sure most people are fucking behind the 8-ball. That's how that shit work, bro. Niggas not gonna tell you if it's not like close friends and family, bro, a nigga wake up tomorrow, bro, hey, I found a way to make $1 billion. What the fuck would he wake up the next fucking day and tell millions of niggas the same shit?
Yeah.
He gonna tell you
what he wants you to know.
He gonna tell you half of it, sell your course, and 6-7 months down the line, hey guys, do you know this is the way I made all my money? By that time, that shit don't fucking work anymore. That's what niggas do, bro. So I'm always skeptical when it comes to like niggas that's teaching online and niggas that's just doing certain shit. It's like, all right, bro, I feel you. But if you've been in business for a certain amount of time, bro, or whatever you do, bro, you know, like, niggas we are human, bro. Some people are fucking dope human beings, so of course they're gonna share their shit.
Yeah.
With their close relative and whatever.
I think it's about there's more to say what worked for others may not work for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's funny. I'm quiet because I've in my process of starting a clothing brand, I caught myself going down that rabbit hole as well as trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And not to say I paid any of the paid for courses or anything, but I dibbled into having a couple of those like chats, just to figure, kind of see where everybody's headspace was at. But I definitely get what you mean by. One thing about this shit, bro, a lot of people don't tell niggas for real, bro. Niggas gonna gatekeep, bro.
Fucking keep.
This industry is built off gatekeep.
Come
because
on,
it's,
bro.
Like, think about, just like, common sense, bro. Like, let's say this is sports. I love sports, so I'll just say the sports. It's like, let's say, nigga, football or basketball. Like, there's 16 seconds left on the clock, you feel me?
Yeah.
And, the Celtics got the ball, they playing the Lakers or whatever, and they need a score. They got to play. That's like you going over there telling them, you going to tell the opposite team what the play is, nigga? Like, no, nigga. Like, we got to win over here. So that's how, and that's respectfully, humbly, we're passionate about this, that we love and what we do. But at the end of the day, we all have individual success that we trying to reach to as a team, or however you build your team. And more of what I'm saying is like, these niggas, like, it's the same thing with the music industry or anything you do. Like, this shit is all built off relationships. Like, that saying where it's like, it's not what you know, it's who you know?
Yeah.
I truly believe it's not what you know, it's who you know, but it's a plus when you do know. Meaning that if you know your shit and then you have relationships that you built, how can you lose? Because you know what the fuck you doing, along with you built relationships with people that could put you right in the doors that you need to be. You know what I mean? But there's one thing if you don't know shit and all you know is the people around you. That's as far as you'll go. The people around you. You get me? But if you educate yourself and then surround yourself around people, like what R.I.P. Biggie, you feel me? The sky is the limit at that point, because your success doesn't determine just based off these people around you, but even with your self-knowledge that you built yourself. and you're able to give out that knowledge and wisdom to others in your team. But once again, you're going to gatekeep that shit because you're not going to want to tell everybody because you knew what it took to get there for real. You know what I mean? But I get your sense of like people use that shit to scam though for real.
Scam,
that's
bro.
The
full
difference.
Of fucking scammers. I hate all you niggas online that scamming fuckers.
They feed off they feed off the artists, or they feed off the people that don't know what's really going on. And like I said, I don't fucking truly know what's going on. I'm still learning as I go. You feel me? Back to that song. Y'all go motherfucking stream, live and learn, nigga, because that's what all we doing is live and learn. There's not one person, bro. There's not one person on this earth that can sit here and tell me they got life figured out.
Facts.
There's not one person, bro.
Facts.
Every day you live and learn, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Every day, bro. No matter how old you get, you gonna forever. No matter how much money, no matter how much success you get, and this is me humbly speaking from my experience. I ain't where I want to be in life, but I will be. And even when I get there, I've been blessed with the knowledge and wisdom God that gave me to even know that when you get there, but there's shit you still got to figure out.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a person that wants to grow. If you just settle for less, I feel like you kind of just let the days go by for real. And I don't know. Since I was young, I was always the type of kid, type of person where I was just like, I was very observant, even like little down to like how people speak, how they carry themselves. Like I used to pay attention to them type of things for real. Like how people conversate with others, how they network. Like I would pay attention to detail, fam. And I think that plays a big part as far as like anything you do in life. You know what I mean? But
I feel you, bro. But dude, I had to get that shit off my chest because that shit bothering me, bro. Because a lot of people just don't know, and people are taking advantage of people that don't fucking know.
Yeah,
it's not like I don't know shit, but I know people,
enough.
I know people enough to know that niggas not really gonna put you on like that, bro.
Nah, you gotta work for this, fam.
You know what I mean? Niggas not really gonna put you on like that, bro. Even if they're fucking saying that, oh, I will, oh man, they're not gonna tell you most of the truth. I had a nigga tell me that shit. Like, bro, hey, it's cool. I was in the gym. I was talking to the nigga. I was working out at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, I was in the sauna, just chilling, I always like to talk. I like to talk to people. I'm not gonna be your shit, but if I see like you
got to drive and
like all right,
you seem like a motivated person.
Yeah, if
energy
I feel like,
good.
if I feel like I'm like, hey, how you doing, boss? Like if you're older, especially if you're older too, I'm gonna talk to you more. You know what I mean?
You got hella knowledge, man.
Yeah, hella knowledge. I'm like, yeah, I was just chilling. I was talking to him. He was like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, I told him what I do or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, really? Yeah. I told him I'm trying to look into like all the trading and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Like, man. All right, cool. I understand. We said one thing about it online is amateurs are teaching amateurs.
Blind leading the blind.
Blind leading the blind. Yeah. Meaning, like I was saying back, listen, bro, a nigga that's making money is never gonna tell you how he's fucking making his fucking money 100%. I'm telling you right now. If you're not close to him, if you're not his friend, if you're not paying for this shit, even if you're paying for it, niggas not gonna really tell you that shit. They're gonna tell you half the truth, and they're gonna string you along. Every time you come to them, they're gonna give you a little piece. A little piece. The game, that's what they say, bro. The game is to be sold, not told. You know what I mean? There's some other shit, but you can
He ain't lying.
Some other shit, but you can still like correlate that shit to just whatever else you want. Cause niggas not really, bro. That shit just sad to see, but people are gonna still fall for it. It doesn't matter what you say. Those who were like are born to see certain shit gonna see it, and those who's not are not.
Yeah, I just lately I've been on the gram every time. Excuse me. I try to stay consistent with it, like the stories, saying motivational speeches every morning, and if not every morning, every other day, however.
Yeah.
I've lately in the last video I made, I had said something about pretty much like just taking your time with shit and being patient with shit, because damn, I just had a brain fart. You know, God only gave you the vision to see. That's what I was saying on my IG story the other day. Like, God gives every individual person a vision to see, you know what I mean, as far as what they want to do in your life. And it's up to you to put the effort behind it and make that possible and happen. But, you know, they tell you all the time, don't tell everybody what you got going on, because it's like their energy may not mean well for you, and mean well for you as far as they may just put their doubts on you, and they don't intentionally be doing. That was just how they were probably brought up or how they think of themselves. So that's why it's best to just figure it out on your own. You know what I mean? And build a team around you as you go. Like, I feel like it should be I feel like we're stepping into the days where it needs to be a balance again, where it's like, there's a lot of shit on there's a lot of things on social media you can learn from. You'd be surprised. There's so much. But then there's the other side of it where it's a lot of bullshit, too.
A lot of scams, bro.
So if you don't learn to be outside and get real life experience and real life experience behind this shit or what you want to do, whatever career you choose, then being on social media is pointless. You know what I mean? So that's really where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I would say, man, the last 3 years, starting 2021, late 2021, I mean, I ain't go to college or whatever, niggas, whatever. I always say, man, I took 3 years in real world university when it comes to this.
That bitch said real world university.
Yeah, bro, listen, bro.
Streets University.
Streets University, bro.
That shit gonna University.
That shit gonna teach you so much, bro. Like, so much.
Yeah.
It teach you about people. Bro, trust.
Yeah.
Just niggas who understand gonna understand it, bro.
Bro, you know, I look where I'm at now, bro.
Yeah.
And I look back and I'm like, yo, I went through some shit for real.
Come on.
Like, everybody personally went through whatever their struggle there is, their ups and their downs. But I look back at, like, all those days I prayed, like, and it's like, to see where I'm at now, I'm more appreciative of the tough times I did go through. Because it's like, if I didn't go through that shit for real, I wouldn't even be where I am at now. And a lot of people, bro, I know, and I'm pretty sure anybody's going to watch this and be like, bro, I hear that all the time. Let me tell you one thing I've learned. Life is very cliche. You're going to hear the same things 24/7. But sit down and say to yourself, how many people you know actually do those things you hear all the time? Not a lot, bro. Not a lot. 9 times out of 10, bro, people tell you all the time, work hard, man. Work hard. Nigga, the whole time don't be really working hard. Niggas don't really be working hard for real, bro. Like, niggas don't really know the work that you got to put behind it, bro. You feel me? Like, Bill would tell you, I'm on some funny shit, bitch. Your mama tell you all the time, bro, take out that trash, nigga. Take out that trash. Your ass don't really be taking out that trash for real. You be lily-gagging.
Yeah.
Until she tell you do that shit again. All right, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm bugged as fuck, so the analogies that I'm even bringing up
it make fucking sense, bro.
I'm not trying to be super complex. I'm just trying to pick the simplest shit for people to understand. The most cliche shit you hear, bro, and I always go by this theory, like, if you hear some shit all the time, maybe that's God telling you something. You know what I'm saying? If you constantly always hear this, like, maybe that's something you need to apply into your life. You feel me? Like, you don't hear it all the time for no reason. You feel me? So, yeah, bro, like, shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's this, because a lot of little shit that people think is complicated, bro.
Ain't really that complicated.
It's not complicated.
No, I'm not, and I ain't sitting here saying life easy, because it ain't. It's not. It's far from that. But don't let this shit overwhelm you and let it go over your head.
That shit is not that complicated, fam. Like, this shit isn't hard work.
Bro.
That shit real.
Let me tell you, but you know what I've learned too, though? What I've learned, it's I think, so one time, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, this is when I was working a little 9 to 5, I was on the clock and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was doing, like, the trucks and shit, you feel me? I was taking the boxes out and whatnot. And, you know, it's early in the morning, nigga. Like, I don't even want to be at this bitch this early, but, bitch, I'm here. So I'm going to do what it do to make myself, like, you know, for any niggas that work that super early morning shift, like them 6 a.m., 7 a.m. shifts, like, if you work or you don't work anymore, like, you work them shifts, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you telling yourself, like, I got to work crazy because it's like, I'm going to fall asleep on this bitch if I don't. My manager, that boy came by me, bro. He walked past me. He came back. He was like, hey, Nigga, he truly asked me, he's like, why you working so hard? In my head, I'm like, nigga, why not, man? Why? What do you mean, man? The fuck? Like, and in your mind, you're like, you know, damn, that's a compliment in a sense, because you're like, damn, my manager see I'm actually working. Half of the time, man, when a manager come around the corner, what you doing? Do your job, man. Or telling you do some shit that ain't even on your damn application, nigga. Like, I ain't signed up for that, but that's on some funny shit. But anyways, yeah. Nigga was just like, hey, man, work smart, not hard. But shit, walked off on my eye. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Drive by knowledge.
And I felt like, remember when I said, like, you hear things all the time? Or sometimes, you know, God uses other people to speak through them. Yeah. You feel me? And, like, that stuck with me, bro. And I was like, work smart, not hard. Yeah, that doesn't mean don't work hard. You got to put the work in. Of course. But there's so many ways around it. And don't overwhelm situations. Don't make it so complicated. Like, bro, there's like I said, bro, there's so many ways of battling, like, depression. There's so many ways of battling hardship. Like, one thing my mama used to teach me from young, fam, like, everything is temporary in life, bro. Everything that you go through in life is temporary. Like, it's just a phase. It's just a phase and a time frame of what you're going through. So, like, anytime I go through some shit for real, I always keep that in the back of my mind. Like, yo, this is just a time frame. This is just a phase right now I'm going through, bro. And anytime I told myself that, I look back and be like, fam, I got through that shit for real. You feel me? By just keeping myself in a tunnel vision no matter what hit me, you feel me? So.
Nah, real shit, bro.
Yeah,
real shit, man. Can run down some musical. Do you have any more singles, or you trying to bring it out on an album? Or
man. So like
mixtape.
Listen, so right now when it comes to the music, bro, like I said, for the past 2-3 years, I've been revamping myself. You know, like I've been consistent with this shit for years. But when I say revamp, meaning by just rebranding myself. You know what I'm saying? Really taking it. I always say this, like, I always took it serious, but taking it to, way more serious, taking it to another level. So just a lot of clothing coming soon, bro. Just new merch. I'm going to keep it simple and sweet, bro. I'm just staying consistent with it. I got a lot of merch, a lot of ideas just in the cut, bro. Just written down, ready, locked, and loaded. I got some shit that's already kind of in the cut already. But what I have on right now, still figuring out a name for it, to be honest with you. I really do want to come up with names for the different sets, but right now we just gonna call this one of the vintage sets, one of the like official sets. Putting out, I had the Lion Cupid OLGVML brand t-shirts and hoodies for a while. Like those were the first merch I put out, and those been out for like a couple years, but I just stay consistent because I want people to get familiar with the logo. So this brand right here, the logo, Lion Cupid. And I just, like I said, I came up with different shit along the way. And, you know, the website is in the process, and it's about to be dropping very soon. I'm aiming for Valentine's Day.
Hell yeah.
Because the brand represents one love, good vibes, more life. And if not that day, in that time frame. But this month, definitely trying to drop the website, and there's going to be all different merch that you can look on there. Got merch for the kids, got some merch for the women, and then this right here is unisex, so for the men and the women. So my brand is really just built off just cozy vibes, you feel me? Some everyday wear that you could just rock and vibe with, just the cool logos, and then what we represent is self-explanatory, you feel me? So definitely got some events in tune too, you feel me? My boy say he gonna be there with me, so stay in tune with that too, man. And then as far as music, a lot of shit coming. I'm a big believer on quality over quantity, but this year I think I'm gonna push up the quantity of just dropping a lot this year. I had that vibe going into this year. I just want to be able to just. I feel like I've been very consistent for a long time, but this year I really just want to
push it out.
Yeah, push it in more. You know what I'm saying? Along with just now that the website's going to be dropping, I'm going to get back into doing events and stuff like that. I really want to be able to showcase a lot of the new music that I've been working on and showcase a lot of the relationships that I built over the years. So, yeah, man. You know me, bro. I'm very laid back and chill. I have my moments where I talk a lot for real, but I like this shit to speak with actions. But
Facts.
yeah, man, this
Facts.
right here, this set right here, you feel me? This is one of my favorite sets. I ain't gonna lie. This shit. The quality on this shit is very comfortable. It's very cozy, very nice. Of course, I'm gonna say that because I'm biased because it's my shit. You feel me? But nah, y'all gonna fuck with it for real on some humble shit though. You feel me? One love, good vibes, more life to everybody that's watching this. You know what I mean? Tap in with the brand. It's your boy Dork the Lion Kid. You can find me on all platforms. I'm literally the only nigga out here with that name. Like, I'm the only nigga with confidence to walk around and be like, yeah, my name Dork for real. Yes, baby. Dork the Lion Kid, OLGVML. You can find that shit on all platforms as well. It's vice versa.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we really trying to build something over here. And if you really trying to tap in, man, I'm literally, like I said, fam, it ain't hard to find me, dog, but it's hard to find me, dog. Just, but tap in, though, if you really trying to work. I'm really trying,
sure.
I'm definitely in that mode these days of really trying to collab with people that's serious.
Hell yeah, bro.
And build.
Hell yeah, build some good shit. Well, thank you for tuning in, man. Leave a comment. What are people doing? Leave the comment down. But man, come on, man. Watch that shit. Leave a comment. Do all that shit. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yes, sir, man. It's always a big.
Yes, sir.
Know that shit real in that bit.
All right, boys.
Yeah.